Hello cubs, and welcome back to my cozy den. We're here once more at the Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood, Skyrim for another book reading. So grab yourself a tankard of mead and pull up a bench by the fire. I do hope you enjoy this series, and if you have any suggestions or requests for what to read next, then let me know in the comments below. And now today, cubs, we are going to be reading The Battle of Sancre. In the Second Era, 852, Allied Nord and Breton forces crossed the borders into Cyrodiil and occupied the major passes and settlements in the Gerald Mountains. Making their headquarters for the winter at Sancre, the Nord-Breton allies dared King Colacane's new general Talos to assault them in their mountain fastnesses. When they learned that General Talos had mustered an army in the dead of winter and was marching to assault Sancre, they were elated. Sancre was impregnable, its citadel on high cliffs overlooking the lower city, nestled in a high mountain basin with steep, unscalable cliffs in the rear. The Cyrodiilic army was small, poorly trained and outfitted, short on rations, and unprepared for winter campaigning. As their ragged units assembled in the lowlands beneath the citadel, the Nord-Breton allies confidently assumed that their enemy had delivered himself into their trap. The citadel was not only protected by an unscalable cliff in front and unscalable heights in their rear, but the entrance to the citadel was magically concealed under the appearance of a large mountain lake in the basin beneath the heights. Accordingly, the Nord-Breton allies left on a small force to defend the citadel, descending through the lower passages to attack and overwhelm the cold, hungry Cyrodiilic forces before them. They expected to defeat, overrun, and annihilate General Talos's army, leaving no one to oppose their springtime descent into the Cyrodiilic heartlands. Thus did General Talos lure the Nord-Breton allies to their doom. Leaving a weak force in the lowlands to draw out the defenders, General Talos approached the citadel of Sancre from the rear, descending the supposedly unscalable heights behind the citadel, and sneaking into the supposedly magically concealed entrance to the inner citadel. This remarkable feat is attributed to the agency of a single unnamed traitor, by tradition a Breton turncoat sorcerer, who revealed both the existence of an obscure mountain trail down the heights behind the citadel and the secret of the citadel entrance concealed beneath its illusory lake's surface. While the Cyrodiilic army in the lowlands fought a desperate defense against the Nord-Breton sortie, General Talos and his men entered the citadel, swept aside the sparse defense, captured the Nord-Breton nobles and generals, and compelled them to surrender the citadel and their armies. The confused and demoralized Nord captives Already suspicious of their scheming, high-rock sorcerer aristocracy and their overreaching dreams of Heartland's conquests, deserted the alliance and swore loyalty to Tiber Septim. The Skyrim generals joined their rank and file in Tiber Septim's army. The High Rock Battle Mage command was summarily executed, and the captive Britons imprisoned or sold into slavery. Thus was the concerted allied invasion of Cyrodiil foiled, and General Talus's army swelled by the hardened Nord veteran troops that played so crucial a role in General Talus's succeeding campaigns, which consolidated the Colovian and Nibinian into the core of the Cyrodiilic Empire, and which resulted in the crowning of General Talus as Emperor Tiber Septim. Historians marvel at Tiber Septim's tactical daring in assaulting a fortified mountain citadel in the dead of winter against vastly superior numbers. Later, Tiber Septim attributed his unwavering resolve against overwhelming obstacles to have been inspired by his divine vision of the Amulet of Kings in the tomb of Riman III. The young Talos may indeed have been inspired by his belief that he was fated to recover this ancient sacred symbol of the Covenant and to lead Tamriel to the high civilization of the Third Empire. Nonetheless, this should in no way reduce our admiration for the dash and genius of this defining military triumph against impossible odds. Well, there you have it. I do hope you enjoyed this one, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you do. Your support means a lot and it really makes a difference. And don't forget you can join in all the foxy fun with my other socials in the description below. Alright my cubs, until next time, stay cozy.